Hi there, my name is Amara Bath, and I am a transpersonal spiritual healer in Southwest Washington State. I am also an incarnated merbeing and Atlantean High Priestess, and it is my great pleasure today to bring you the first of what will become a series of videos channeled from my higher self and from my personal remembrance on the great Kingdom of Atlantis and of the Mer world. And I know that there are many, many of you out there who resonate with the concept or idea that you were present, that you had lifetimes in Atlantis, that you were part of the community, or maybe part of the priest and priestesshood. And there are many of you who also resonate with the idea that you may have been a mer being. And if you were a mer being, and if you feel you were, if you feel connected to the mer realm, then you were. I just want you to know that. That is the realm of which your soul dwelled. The Mer Kingdom, Merlantis I call it, and Atlantis, were they were in partnership, that they were really the same world, one above and one below the ocean. And the Atlantean High Council has asked me to step forward in my role as High Priestess of the Mer world and talk to you all, give you all information about what life was like specifically in the great Kingdom of Atlantis, what we did there, what our roles there, the crystals, the priest and priestesshood, the healing energies, and I will also be talking about the fall of Atlantis. Many of us were there when Atlantis fell, and we carry that trauma within us, just like we carry the knowledge and the ancient wisdom within us as well. So my goal through this series is to bring forward this esoteric information. There are several books out there that have been written about Atlantis, and I'm going to make mention of those also during the series. But there's really not very much written about the Mer Kingdom and the Mer people. And the Mer people have asked me to bring this information and this wisdom back to all of us, so that we can all learn, so that we can all remember the realm of which our soul dwells and step into, our individual and collective desires to rebirth Atlantis. I believe that's what we're doing. I believe that on this spiral of time that we are reliving and reviving the golden age of Atlantis. Of course, we're not quite in the golden age right now, but that's what this ascension process is all about. This ascension process and this vibrational uplifting that we are all moving through this process is returning us to the golden age. That's the end result, that the earth has moved into the fifth dimension, and that we as spiritual beings in a physical body are moving our vibration, our frequency from this third dimensional earth into the fourth and into the fifth. And now most of us kind of go between 3, 4, and 5, maybe all day long, depending on our life situations. But the intention for my bringing forward this information and my personal story, you're going to get a lot of my personal story as well, is to elevate and escalate that process for all of us, to help answer those kind of unanswered questions that we might be caring about. Was Atlantis even real? Well, of course it was real. It's still real. It still exists. And the great kings and queens and the great priests and priestesses and the great mer beings of Atlantis have returned in this time and space. And you and I, we are all here to rebirth our heart centers. Really, the rebirthing of Atlantis is about the rebirthing of the vortex of unconditional love in our heart space. And I just want to begin by letting you know that the mermaids are real as well. I feel the mer people with me all the time. I am one of them. They call me the heart of the sea. And as the heart of a sea, I have been giving this specific assignment to step out and step forward with all of you. So if you would like to send me any Facebook messages or any comments or questions about things you'd like to know about or like to talk about, that would be wonderful. But the message today, the mer beings and the great priests of Atlantis, what they really wanted me to bring forward to you today is that you are safe. In this moment in time on this spiral, we don't always feel so safe. There's quite a lot happening that are reflective of the end times of Atlantis. And what they really want you to know is that it's okay, that there always was a divine plan. The divine plan is in action now, that Source has us in the palm of his hand, and that in this spiral of time, the experiment of being spiritual beings in a human body will be successful, that we will make it successful because our hearts, the vortex, the torus surrounding our heart centers, are going to be opening to such a capacity that it will be impossible for us to feel anything other than our true connection to Source, to one another, and to this beautiful planet. So this is video number 1. I'm going to try and keep them around maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes at length. The next video, I'm going to be talking about the priest and priestesshood. So I hope that you will enjoy this series. And again, you can reach out to me, find me at ameribeth.com. You can also look for me on Facebook. I'm Ameribeth, Transpersonal Spiritual Healer. And I want to add one more thing, that this series of videos is also in preparation for a retreat that I will be doing in Kauai, Hawaii in September, my second major retreat, called The Flames of Pele and the Sacred Touch of Atlantis, where I will be bringing forward those of us who feel called to work with the water, who hold water sigils in our DNA, and bring us forward to revive and heal and rebirth the great Kingdom of Atlantis within. Thank you so much. Oceans of love from the heart of the sea.